Oh man, this one's gonna be rough. This one is going to be rough. Going against 5-color. I don't like. I like this. I don't like this. So I think we're gonna mulligan. Okay, this is much better. Wow, this hand is fantastic. We have plenty of ways of getting rid of their enchantment, so I love that. All right, let's go with our tap land. And they get to go first, so that's great. So let's go here and portable hole their ramp or play our own ornithopter. We have a board wipe, so we're gonna wipe the first time, right? This is not gonna draw us. We can pacifism, that doesn't work. So let's just slow him down for right now. And maybe that's wrong. Maybe we shouldn't, but this is gonna ramp. Fortunately, if we don't hit our land drop, that's not even gonna ramp us. It's just gonna break us even. Alright, so they weren't gonna Shintai either way. So this is definitely going to be a race. I think... Gosh, fizzle sticks, man. Fizzle sticks. That's unfortunate. We're running 40 lands, too. Yep. At least it comes into play. Comes into play. So, I think we... If they play Go Shintai... Yep, they get a dude. So, let's see. Man, we just can't catch a break, can we? Can we? So do we just ramp and go for the Wrath of God? Probably. Right? I think we just bide our time here. Maybe they play one more shrine that's a creature so we can get like a 2-for-1. Hold our pinpoint removal for... Like, I would like to get a little more value. Alright. Makes a bunch of dudes. We could take 4 here. I don't think we're wiping just yet. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Want to buy lands. Alright, let's go here. Grab a land. Alright, and then we have some chump blockers, right? No attacks. This is going to go off. So let's see here. Wrath of God. So we're probably going to Lauren the Honden. Or raise our hand and choose an all-land card. Oh, that's the second time we get that. Oh my goodness. Alright, alright. I see what's up. So Lauren... Gonna kill this one because that one is a creature. We could get rid of that. Pacifism. All right. Definitely just gonna play that. Enters tapped. And then let's draw. And Lauren. Blowing that one up. And then prevent all combat damage will be dealt to enchanted creature. We have 3 creatures with different power. So, sure. And no attacks. Then we can play Tameshi. We can exile this and then play Tameshi and get it back. Right? Okay, that's fine. We have card draw in this deck. We do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Block a shrine. Because we can flip this next turn as well. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep playing our land drops. And there's tapped. Return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, they have to pay all the colors to do it, and they can't. Okay, so we can exile and then flip this, right? And we could draw at the end of their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's activate that. I'm confused. All right, so flip. Wait, no, that's not. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. That is not what I wanted to do at all. That is awkward. That is really awkward. I like 100%. We haven't played anything, right? So we get to draw a discard. Let's do that. That is super awkward. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I meant to sack one of these guys and flip that to the lifelink. We'll take that action. That's good. Let's pitch the Ornithopter. We might stone to kill the Goshintai again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we'll just kill it again. We'll draw at the end of our turn. We're going to take a hit, but that's fine. That's so annoying. We'll take 4 here. No blocks. Oh, that's so annoying. We would have had a lifelinker right now. That... Alright, let's draw. Farewell is pretty sweet. Farewell is pretty sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 9. We're 1 shy, unfortunately. 1 shy. We can farewell exiling creatures, right? That's actually probably not too bad. We have no enchantments right now, so maybe we do want to save this. So let's just play... And let's just kill Goshintai again. Buy us some time. 1, 2, 3. Do we play Tameshi here? Problem with Tameshi is that we do not get to activate it, right? Because we made white. So let's just... Well... Yeah, I don't want to play Tameshi. I don't want to play Tameshi undefended. But we are going to block now. We are going to block. Because now we're looking to wipe the board. Other enchantments you control have Shroud. Sacrifice, search your library for enchantment. Okay. Yep, that's good enough. That is good enough. We're blocking, we're drawing, and we're wiping the board. Excellent, excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. All right. Keep our life total up. Go to blocks. Block. Block. And we will draw here. I feel like our draws are going to be better than theirs. 2 cards left in hand. Land, we like that. We will take that action. Another land. Pitch the pacifism. Let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 and 3, right? All right, let's go here. We have no enchantments, so let's do creatures and enchantments. Creatures and enchantments all go bye-bye. And we have Celestis to pay for the blue. Put that card on top. It'd be sweet if we had a way to mill them. That'd be freaking awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can't fire off the Goshintai again. Would have liked to kill it one more time, but I think this is a good window for us to pull it off, right? And then do we just play Tameshi here? I don't think so. That's a good one. That is a good one. Keep target point, discards a card for each shrine you control. Alright, that's not too bad. That really isn't. I thought it was the life loss one. So we're actually okay. So we're going to get back the companion here, right? Our turn, we're going to flash, scry 2, then draw. We like hitting our lands, but we have a land. We're gonna, it's at the beginning of their upkeep, right? At the beginning of your upkeep. Okay, so let's bottom the lands, because we already have a land to play. Another land. Anything else? We can sack this to scry 2 again. Why not? We're not using Doomscar and Search. I like Doomscar. We're going to keep both those. Let's go this way, right? And then let's play Tameshi. So blue, we don't have enough to... Let's go here and here. Play Tameshi. And then we're going to activate Tameshi for 2, right? 1 and white. Play Xs2. We'll get back the Spirited Companion. And then let's bounce the Seagate, because we'll be able to play it to draw a bunch of cards. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We get the Escanta. We hit our land. This is fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we do anything? 6. If we play the planes, then we can go Smothering Tithe plus Escanta. Okay, yeah. Alright, alright. This seems good. This seems good. Let's keep the land that draws, and we'll pitch... Well, let's keep the untapped land. Alright. Let's see what they got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're running all colors, so they can wipe the board. Let's see if they give us a treasure. They don't have double white, so farewell's off the table. They paid. Command tower. Double white. Yep. We got some value. That's fine. Take the action. Island can go to the graveyard. Transform Escanto. Why not? And then do this to draw. Draw 3. Sure. Draw 3 seems fine. Draw 3 seems fine. So let's go Miletus. Grab another plains. And then let's 1, 2, 3. So let's go tap land and Vanishing Light to eat the Honden. And then attack for 1. All right, all right. Engine's online. Engine is online. So we have to be careful, though, because they very easily could wipe the board. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to be careful. Vanishing Light. All right, what are you going to take? Okay. I can respect it. I can respect it. Make a 4/4. Demolition. We can kill the red. So, play our land. Tameshi can get back. Fortunately, can't get back Lauren. What else can we get back? Omen. Let's Modern Age first. All right, let's pitch a land. Oh, we already played our land, didn't we? All right. Tameshi. And then bounce, paying 3. Right? Or is it 2? It's... Come on. It's 2. Pay 2, get Omen back. And are you tapping correctly? Sure, I think you are. We can always do return Amira's Call. Swan Song. Oh, that's great. That is great. Donovan's Veto. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at here. So, Swan Song, let's go ahead and play this, and we still get to leave up Swan Song. And let's get him for 1. All right, all right, all right. We're doing it, guys. And our opponent's being a good sport about this, which is great because, honestly, I was kind of worried. Let's pitch the land. I was a little worried because this Go Shintai is pretty... It gets nuts really quickly. So we have a Swan Song to protect our Tameshi. And then we're going to have a Dovin's Veto to protect our Tameshi after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exile target permanent with mana value 4 or less. Sure. Once again, we need to counter things that are going to kill us. Learn that lesson up against the mono green. Burn down the house, deal 5 damage to everything. We kind of don't care, but I will counter that. They got 1 card left in hand, and we have another counter spell coming. So I think that's reasonable. Last card in hand is a land, Dovin's Veto. Gain 2, draw, discard. Sigil, thank you. All right, pitch the Lantern. Play Sigil. Play land. And then let's... What can we bounce? Swan Song, bounce, get Birth back. 2. Get Birth. Play accordingly. Return a land. And then we actually have 5. That's ridiculous. Too much going on, man. Too much going on. Did we play a land this turn? All right, so let's go activate this for 6. And then pay the 7. Play this. And then attack. Yep, that makes sense. We have Dovin's Veto up, right? We do. Too much going on, man. Too much going on. That resolves. Let's play the untapped land. I think we're good now. We're just going to start pressuring their... Oh, we can't even counter that. Yep. All right. Our turn. Let's sack this. Sure. We get to scry 2. Bottom. With mana value 4 or greater. Yes, we'll keep that on top. Kill the Ghost Shintai, and that's probably going to do it for our opponent. Trigger, trigger. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. All right. Play our land for turn. Play trigger, get a 4/4 here. Kill that. And then activate Ascanta, looking for something sweet. Sure, because we're not going to wipe the board. Play something sweet. And then go to combat. And they can block Tameshi now. So let's go here, here, and here. If they kill that, we haven't bounced something yet. So we can bounce it and draw again. Boom, boom, boom. Keep Dovin's Veto. So let's activate this for... Activate this for 2. Get... Pay, and then we bounce a land. Sinister Sabotage is just ridiculous. There he is. Can we do it this turn? 3 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Right? Or can we? Actually, I have no idea. Oh, we have to pitch 2 cards now. Okay. Doomscar. I think we're good. Because we're going to play the Urza. I think we got it. Oh my gosh. There's so much value going on here. This is nuts. 20-minute game. Okay. I'm going to counter that just for the sake of not having this game go too long. Negate. Sure, leave that on top. That was cool. I don't think I ever saw that. All right. All right, let's go here. Let's go to combat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack. And then for the sake of ending this. All right. We couldn't have killed them, right? No. All right, so let's do this. Activate for white. And then let's put a counter on Tameshi. And then we're going to play Urza. Activate Urza. And then
challenge is just an
exile that.
experiment. I have no use for you.
And exile. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're fine.
Device has a role in my plan.
Thanks, opponent. Opponent being a real sport, man. Real sport about this. Whew.
Impressive.
Okay. We got there. Holy cow, did it take a little bit, but we got there. All right, we take, what, 2 damage? 3 damage? Oh, they have to kill a creature. All right, there you have it. Whew. Oh, boy. Greetings, my fellow knights and Puntawans. Welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I, Jedi, struggle more to play Magic, so hopefully you don't have to. If some good old-fashioned value Brawl / Commander is your gem, my friends, then you may have come to the right place, because that's exactly what's on the menu for today. We are trying out some Brawl, as voted on by my patrons, synergizing around or building around Tameshi Reality Architect. Tameshi is a 2/3 Moonfolk Wizard for 2 blue. Whenever one or more non-creature permanents are returned to hand, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. So yes, we can potentially bounce our opponent's non-creature spells, but I decided to move away from that and kind of synergize on our end because I felt like that may be a little too shaky with the variable strategies that are going on and the tempo play may not be as valuable. So we're capitalizing on this. I mean, we are still drawing cards, don't get me wrong, but we're going to capitalize on her ability. For X white, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Return target artifact or enchantment card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. So really you want her to be kind of this card draw engine, so to speak, right? You get value on the enchantments coming back into play. You get a little bit of card draw. The 2 things that I want to point out is the fact that you are returning land into hand, and this is blue-white. So you don't really have a way of putting more lands into play in one turn for the most part. And so you really want to kind of focus on keeping the artifacts and enchantments you're returning on the lower end of the spectrum. So you're not kind of like, yes, there are some very big game-winning haymaker enchantments out there and artifacts, but the problem is that you really don't want to be in a position where you're playing Tameshi and then you have to pay like 8 or 9 to get something back. You're bouncing a land, your opponent can kill your Tameshi or the artifact. It's got a lot of stuff going on. So I've chosen to go on stick on the lower, where everything we're bringing back is 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, right, to get our real value. There's a couple of 5s in here, but the majority we want to be bringing back is 2s and 3s, so we can easily get our value, and it's a lot easier to play Tameshi and get something back and still leave out protection for Tameshi. Now, one key thing I do want to point out is the fact that it returns lands to our hand can do a couple things. We unfortunately are only running one form of capitalizing on the landfall effect, which is Feldar Retreat, which is an enchantment that we can get back as well. I was trying to find some other ways of capitalizing on the landfall triggers, but unfortunately there really isn't. But that's okay. That's okay. The other way we're capitalizing on this is with our flip lands. We are playing things like Seagate Restoration and Amira's Call. What this is going to do is it's going to allow us to play these cards early for lands. Then later in the game, when we have enough mana, we can bounce them into our hand and play the spell side. So that's a very good synergy here. Everything else pretty straightforward, running all the utility lines, all the dual lands, etc., etc. So I'm not going to go into every card in here because this is a commander deck, and so there's a bunch of one-ofs, fun-ofs. But what I will do is kind of group them into the categories that I did when I was building the deck, which of course you can check out on the Patreon. That is one of the perks there. So let's dive into it, right? Starting off with first our protection spells, right? These are ways that we protect Tameshi and stop us from dying. This is a combination of various counter spells as well as ways of giving Tameshi hexproof and protecting her from kill spells, board wipes, etc. One key point here is the inclusion of Alseed of Life's Bounty. Why? Because it's an enchant creature, which means we could sacrifice it to give Tameshi protection of a color of our choice until end of turn, but then we can also use Tameshi's ability to bring it back into play. So a very solid, very redundant threat. We like that. And then Curator's Ward as well. It is an aura that we could put on Tameshi that automatically gives her hexproof. Then should they kill her, we get to draw 2 cards. So those are the 2 big ones there. And then of course, a bunch of counter magic to stop board wipes and our opponent's win cons. Then we have our removal package. This, if you notice, is a combination. There are a couple of spells here, but the majority of these are going to be enchantment and artifact based removal spells. Why? Because then we can capitalize on Tameshi's ability to get them back. We could discard them early in the game, or if our opponent makes us do it, things like that, and then get them back later in the game for free to draw a card and get some value. So I focused on ones that are cheap, ones that potentially exile our opponent's things, right? And as, like, for example, Cigars in Prison, where we can exile it and then we can bring it back to kill something else. And then of course, instant speed with a little bit of overlap with like Valor Stance and Touch of the Spirit Realm, being able to protect our Tameshi. Then Elspeth Conqueror's Death is good value, and Mightstone Weakstone can also help fuel Tameshi's ability. It could be card draw and it could be a removal spell. Because we're running Mightstone, we are running Urza Planeswalker in here, which, there you have it, is one of our win cons. Then we're running board wipes. Why? Because this is kind of a go late strategy, and so we want to have a catch-up mechanic, even though they don't synergize very much with our deck because of the fact that we don't really have a way of recurring instances. I think you still need to have board wipes for all the massive engine decks out there on the Brawl meta, and so we're running a plethora of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, which is probably a little much. You can maybe cut 1 or 2. But I think the fact that we're dealing with a lot of recursion and a lot of enchantments and artifacts, we can get around most of these board wipes, which you'll see in some of the gameplay. Then we have our land and ramp, right? Once again, I talked about how we don't have a way of putting additional lands into play, and so we have to ramp using other means, mainly artifacts. So we're running a plethora of artifacts that we could get back, and things, enchantments like Restoration of Maganjo that puts lands into the battlefield, Signet, Birth of Meletis, just to make sure that we hit our land drops. Some of these don't have as much synergy, much like Farmhand and Warhound. Once we use them, they're done. We can't get them back, but that's okay. And then a little bit of additional synergy with, like, for example, Letter of Acceptance. We can use it later in the game to draw and then get it back into play with Tameshi. So we're seeing that. Finally, we have our card draw. These are just the way we get ahead, right? Get our card advantage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forms of card advantage. Not super busted, but they're all enchantments that allow us to get recursion with Tameshi. Things like Spirited Companion can block and then buy it back, etc., etc. Very solid there. Same thing with Modern Age. Discard enchantments and artifacts that we could get back with Tameshi while still advancing our board state. Very solid. And then finally, our win cons, the ways that we actually win the game once we get our engine online. Sigil of the Empty Throne to make a bunch of 4/4s. Excuse me, Hollow Haunting to make a bunch of spirits that get bigger. Feldar Retreat, like we mentioned, right? Slow but sure win con. Urza Lord Protector turns into Urza the Planeswalker, and that's pretty much it. So a little low on the board, on the win cons, right? Kind of plays out more of a control deck, but in my experience, playing Tameshi and trying to get instant value or Voltron seems a little rough on the mana base and a little too easy for the opponent to disrupt. So this feels a lot more solid to me. And once again, the land, pretty self-explanatory. I'll let you guys check it out. Utility lands and all that good stuff. But that is the list, my friends. Once again, voted on by our patrons. So thank you guys so much for your ongoing support. You guys rock. I really do appreciate it. It's immensely awesome as we get ready to go into All Will Be One. But of course, before we get into gameplay, I want to give a special shout out to Apex Tuttle Sama. Apex Tuttle Sama. Sama, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting me and the channel. I really do appreciate it. You rock, and I really hope, even though it's off the beaten path, you enjoy this Tameshi Brawl list, my friend, because it is for you. Alright, going up against Mono Black. Maybe a sacrifice theme, right? But we have a board wipe, and we have ramp and card draw. So let's keep this one. Yeah, I like this one quite a bit, honestly. We can even play the call. First, we'll get both of our colors online. Probably go tap, tap. Right? Alright, that's fine. All of our tap lands, so we'll pay the island plus clock. And discard clock, card draw, Mirror's Call. We could bounce the land. We need an untapped land, so I guess we pitch this one. Right? So they feel like a sacrifice deck to me. So we go here and then ramp. Yeah, because the thing is, we play this as land and we can bounce it later. Versus if we discard it, then we're out of gas. Dissipate, we're going to wait till later. And then we can play this, play our Sanctum. Let's see if they take out the clock. Do they? I mean, they run the, what is it, Swarm? Right? The 2 mana Jadar hits the board. Okay. I think we're going to take one more turn developing our board. We have a little bit of life to work with. Wiretapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take 3 and start setting up our card draw. Pay 3 life. And wiretapping you. Hideaway. Farewell seems decent. What is it? Then if you have 9 or more cards in hand, yeah, we're not going to do that anytime soon. All right, well, next turn we're definitely going to depopulate, and luckily we don't give them a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw. Nothing with Tameshi just yet. Are they going to hit our wiretapping? Sacrifice another creature. Yep. All right, 14, pretty low. Opponent missed their land drop of note. So we're definitely going to depopulate, slow them down a little bit. Midnight Clock, we get to draw. Nice. So do this. Yeah, so we don't miss our land drop, right? We still have the 4. Yeah, okay, this works out well. Nice. I love it when a plan comes together. Love it when a plan comes together, my friends. Hit our land drop and depopulate. Okay, okay. Seems decent. Seems decent. Then, let's see. Fellow Retreat allows us to start bumping with Tameshi. But 1, 2, 3. We don't have anything to really bounce with Tameshi just yet. We will have the birth of Meletis. Probably use Sanctum then. That way we can start kind of fueling our graveyard. They're mono black, so they could eat stuff. Additional cost to cast a spell. Oh, for a second I thought it was the other one. That would have been sweet. We have a block, so that buys us some time. So do we go here and then play a land? It's unfortunate that it is... wait, yeah. So let's go here. And then play a tapped land. Awkward. But we do get a 2/2. right? And that slows down the board quite a bit. Signet from the opponent. We will chump block. Man, they missed another land drop. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I thought this was going to be the Konda. Revenge of Konda. That would have been freaking awesome. Kill their big dude. See if they have a follow-up play. We're going to leave this in play because obviously eventually we're going to shuffle it. Now, that's a cool combo, though. Farewell, not going to really do much, so there's a good chance we don't play it. All right, hit our land. So Sanctum, I mean, we are going to play it because we don't want this to pitch it. Swords, nice, gain 2. We could do Tameshi and do the bounce thing. Let's go here. Get another land. Play another land. Make a 2/2. And then here versus ramp. Sure. I think filtering through our deck is a little bit better, right? And we get to leave up swords if we need to. No attacks. We may swords that, actually. We don't necessarily care about the life gain. This is kind of a go to the late game kind of deck. And just posted the video to Menace. Black permanent's okay. It's a little scary. That is a little scary. May kill that. Take 5. Do we have anything in the... Oh, yeah, we could buy that back for free. Discard something. Yeah, let's just kill this. Does it cost to play permanent? Those spells cost 1 less to play. Target creature you control gains menace. Okay. We're going to have 2 things. We'll play a land, right? Nice. Keep the dissipate. We get our second card. We have our land. This is excellent. So let's go this first, right? We'll pitch our land to get our Meletus back. Pitch our land, get our Meletus. That gets us a land. Look at the value here. Oh my goodness. And then discard a card. Sure. Right? Always loot. Always loot. Let's get rid of the verdict. Because we're about to shuffle. Play a land. Trigger. One more cat. Play this. And let's go with blue. Play this. Exile that. And then attack for 2. And then we could start turning the corner here. And we still have Dissipate for anything shenanigans that they have. We have plenty of enchantments to eat stuff if they have Invoke Despair. And they've seen enough. Alright. Going up against Mono Green Ramp. We have a way of dealing with Azusa. Alright, yeah, I think we can keep this. So the good news is that we're not going to have to worry too much about removal for Tameshi. So maybe we can get some advantage out of that. They're going to be playing a ton of lands. So we're going to really need to find one of our board wipes for sure. Let's ramp over playing Companion here. I think that's going to be a little more valuable. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we hit a land. Hitting a land would be kind of nice. I don't think we have to get rid of Azusa. Like, eventually they kind of run out of steam, right? So I think we'll be okay. Pact is kind of nice. I wish we had a land drop, though, so we could have played Companion. So do we just go here? I think let's hit Companion to try to hit our land drop, right? Okay, you got me. Good news is we could block. Next turn we go 3. Chance spells you control can be countered. Target land you control becomes... Okay. That's definitely going to have to bite the seal away bullet for sure. And we don't have enough mana to pack the negation here. Our turn. There we go. Thank you very much. All right. So white. And then Celestis. And then let's get rid of the spinner, even though we're going to miss a trigger on the sigil. Tapped. Oops. My bad. Forgot how that works. Lol. Okay. New deck. Who dis? We missed a trigger. Hydra. Pretty sweet. We can... Hydra's not going to kill us, so that rule is off. We need to hold this for what's going to kill us, right? Something like... Oh my gosh, Crater Hoof. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we go here, this 4. Let's go here, and then we could potentially block if we need to, right? Blocking seems decent. We can block, it'll die, then we can get it back with Tameshi. That's... I'm going to counter that. That's way too powerful. This is whenever you cast. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's just card draw. So they have multiple card draw effects. Fair. But we do have board wipes. So board wipe, I think, will put us in a decent spot. But giving them free... Alright, so... Alright, we will block... Yeah, that's unfortunate. I misspoke on that one. So let's see. We pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves us with just 1 mana. So looking for our board wipe. We will pay. Hit a land. And send it back. And we can go digging. So we're definitely going to go digging. Take action. Pitch. We could get this back, but that also makes us a 4/4. So we're gonna wait. This is gonna be close, man. Top. Ugh, that's not good. That's no bueno. So what are we looking for? Man, the big thing was that seal away. If we could have eaten the Hydra, I think we would have been in decent shape. Taking a pretty good hit here. What a punch. Down the 9. We get 2 blockers here. Portable Hole gets rid of Spinner, right? So let's go here. Then 1, 2, 3, play Relic. And then can we play... It'll let us play Tameshi. We could, hold on, we could play Tameshi and then 3 to get back our bounce. We can go here. Yeah, right? We haven't... Did we play a land yet? I don't think we did. So let's go to Tameshi. And then activate Tameshi for 3. Or for 2. Get back this guy. Bounce a land. And I don't believe we played one. So we still get our land here. Okay, that's fine. And then Candle Tribe encourage you as Defender. So we can chump this guy. So I'm going to exile the Spinner. And then next turn we can... Yeah. Alright, alright. Not too bad, not too bad. We're not dead. We're not dead. We'll accept this. And... a land, an artifact. We can get an artifact back. And we can get this back as well. So let's pitch. We can actually pay this with kicker. So let's get... Oh, wait. We just get rid of the candle trap. Yeah. We get rid of the candle trap because we only pay 1 to get that back. They see it coming, but they bottom. Okay. Field of Ruin. Oh, that was the one. That was the one. Good game. Ah. So close, yet so far away. Yep. And I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I messed up there. Well played. Well played. Going up against Harbin, the aviator, right? Which is whenever you attack with 5. So humans. We don't have a board wipe yet, which is a little scary, but we do have portable hole that we can get off of a Ganjo. So I think I'm going to keep this one. Negate, kind of already a mulligan. Both of our lands coming to play tap, not great. Terramorphic Expanse, okay. So we'll see. This could work out really well or really bad. If we get one of our board wipes, I think we'll be okay. Alright, cool. I like that. Because then that guarantees us to be able to play our Ornithopter, right? It's a little scary. A little scary. Let's go Ornithopter. And then we can go Restoration, play this, discard Portable Hole. Alright. We're going to take the 4. That's a little scary. So probably go ahead and just fire off the Portable Hole. See if they have follow-up play. Garrison dies, create a soldier. Alright, if we go here, we can go... We can block... Need to get this off the board for sure. I would like to play this. I think we go here. Grab a planes. And then portable hold this guy away. Buys us some time, right? Definitely looking for our board wipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. May block here. What's this? There's baffle. Look top 4 cards revealed, but you may reveal a creature card. Okay. Nothing to discard, but we can ramp. So that's a thing, right? Probably gonna aggressively block here. Alright. Pitch that, put it into play. We want to block, so I think we're gonna go here, right? Or you know, unless you control an island. We do have an island. Okay, so it is gonna come into play untapped. All right, let's go here. And then worst case scenario, we can block plus slip out the back, which wouldn't be horrible, right? Because it does let us get a positive block here. But we're still looking for a board wipe. At the beginning of upkeep, if you control 4 more creatures, transform into... Ooh, okay. Yup. Board wipe or bust, baby. Board wipe or bust. This is going to give us a block. Oh boy. Oh boy. Should have mulliganed into a board wipe. They have no card draw. Oh my gosh, come on. Yeah, and the problem is that that's going to give everyone flying. So we need a kill spell. Oh, oh, the top deck. Oh, the top deck goodness, my friends. Oh,
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
That is huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 5, so we don't get enough to do 2 things at once, unfortunately. All right. Bounce this. Ooh. Oh man, that was close. That was really close. So Tameshi, bounce a land. We get a 1/1 here. Oh my gosh, that was so close. That's really close. Only humans, right? Soldiers. Soldier, soldier. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's go here. And then here, because we haven't played a land yet. Get a land. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that was huge. That was so huge. What'd they top deck? I mean, we can bounce, so we get to draw. So we can bounce Adawara, right? Yeah. All right, we get to bounce Adawara, gives us a blocker. We can bounce their Harbin. Okay, all right. Oh, yes. Yes. We want to draw. So pitching the gate, not really a thing we want to do here, right? We can get the Ornithopter for free. Decline, but we actually want to draw here. So let's go 1, 2, 3. 2. Get Ornithopter back. Bounce the land. We get to draw. Companion. Nice. And that also gives us an enchantment. Play our land. Play an enchantment. Trigger. We get to draw another land. And then foretell. No attacks. We have a block, so we're good. We're good. I think we've stabilized. Oh my gosh, that time warp was absolutely epic. Ooh, man. Oof. We're at 9. We don't have a life gain, but we do have some recursion. Ring, I don't think we care about that. I don't. Like, it's just ramp, and they're top decking. I think we need to keep this for, like, a legit board wipe. Yep, we will block. We get a creature. No! I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Let's see. Going up against... What is this guy? This guy is... Whenever deals damage to a player, that player loses 1 life, mills a card, then you gain 1 life and scry. Whenever you attack, you may pay 2. If you do, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Okay. I think that's going to give us some time. And we have a board wipe. And we have an exile effect. So we're going to keep this one. We have 3 lands. We're going to... I don't want to miss our land drop, so we're going to start off playing the call tapped. Oh, well. Yeah, we're a pretty hungry deck, and we can always bounce it, which is extremely powerful, right? Later on in the game, we could bounce it. So we're going to get to imprison this guy first, right? They are going to get 1 trigger. Nothing we can do about that. Heart, and let's play blue, since we have plenty of white. We have the Curator's Ward for Tameshi. Thing is, this guy's pretty cheap. So we'll see. They top. That's not good. Play another creature. Target board reveals their hand. You choose a null card from it. Exile that card. No! Sad face. You got me. You got me. All right, play the tapped land. And... right? Whenever deals combat damage to the player. Okay, so he has to deal damage himself. So we're good. Nice. We can get rid of that, so we like that. Not gonna play Tameshi till we can protect him. To protect her. And we will exile that. I wonder if we should have done it. So they're like a discard. Okay. See if they pay. They do not. That makes sense. And before blocks, so they can't bounce it. We'll try to get rid of this guy. They know exactly what we have in hand. I wonder if we should have just potentially gotten, done it. Nah, I think we're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can play Tameshi. Let's just draw here. Not play Tameshi into open mana. Draw. Nice. Hit a land. So we could play, we could block if we need to. We could actually bounce a Mira if we want. Nothing to get back though, right? Return target land you control its owner's hand. Return target artifact or enchantment card. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. They felt like they had the upper hand. Well, Knights. Oh, that is the list, man. Kind of fun. Not gonna lie. It was a lot more fun than anticipated. Didn't weigh so heavily on the Tameshi draw engine, right? But we did get to see it work its magic in some of those games. I think it's just initially, right? Tameshi is one of those commanders that the people know what's going on when you play it. And it's a very specific kind of strategy that you're going for, right? And so I think you have to be able to play Tameshi where you can immediately get value off of her and you can protect her. If not, she's just going to die. And when she dies, it makes it a lot more difficult to kind of get her ability going because, of course, you are bouncing lands. And in red and white, blue, you don't really have a way of putting more lands into play. So you're staying land parallel, right? You're not going up on lands, you're not going down on lands, you're staying right where you're at. So I think that the later you play her, the more beneficial she is. And I think keeping your enchantment and artifact count cheap, so you're not like, for example, trying to pay 7 to get back a Kiora Best of Sea God or something huge like that. Yes, those are win cons, those are swingy, but the fact of the matter is that you're dumping in a lot of mana and your opponent can leave up 2 mana to kill Tameshi. And so I think this is where it gets its value, keeping things nice, cheap, and inexpensive. You can easily play some of the various pump ones, right? I forgot what they're all that glitters, where it essentially you get, it may be kind of a win more card, it may not be, but you essentially do the whole make Tameshi really big, kind of Voltron her up, and then protect her with your other spells. But the list worked out really well. Definitely saw that the board wipes were relevant, so I definitely think that's a thing. The removal felt pretty strong, right? Yeah, it felt really good. It's a very synergistic deck, a lot of lines, a lot of value. So I definitely think you have to throw on the big brain when you're doing this one, but it felt like a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate you. You guys rock. Until next time, as always, my friends, happy gaming.